Right, guys and girls, welcome back to another video of mine, a quick video looking at the backwards compatible list for the Xbox One for the 360 games. Now, there's a whole load of selection of games at the moment where you can get the discs, go buy them pre-owned for a couple of quid, and then you can just plug the actual discs into your Xbox One or Xbox One X or the S version. You could get the slim version, the very quiet one, or you can get the Xbox One X, which is even smaller, I would say a couple inches smaller, but nothing. But it's a beast. And some of them are backwards compatible. Some of them are enhanced for 4K, and some on HDR, like some of the EA games, like Skate 3. That has actually backwards compatibility, that is enhanced for 4K, and that has got HDR in it, which is high dynamic range, which means you're getting better blacks, you're getting better whites, you're getting brighter whites, and darker and deeper colours and all that, and it gives that sort of vivid colours. Anyway, so it was a little bit of a rundown of some of the actual games at the moment we've got on here. We've got Crackdown 1, and I believe Crackdown 2's on there somewhere. We've got Zone of the Enders HD Collection, or HD Collection. Never played them. I might have to try and have a look to see if I can pick it up. It's a Konami game. They've made a lot of games and all that, Pro Evolution Soccer and all that. That's pretty cool. But Zone of the Enders, not really played it. I don't know if it's worth getting, but I want to see if I can get the disc version, whether there is a disc version or not. We've got Brutal Legend with Jack Black in it. It's fantastic. We've got Ozzy Osbourne and the characters in it. Some of the voiceovers of the actual sinners in there. Basically, it's like it becomes a rock guard taking on the devil. You get sent to hell and all that. And you've got to build up a band, like rodeos and all that kind of stuff. And you just have your electric guitar, which has got electricity comes out of it. And you can beat up like creatures and demons and all that. Absolutely brilliant game, worth getting as well. Very good. It's quite humorous as well. Rumble Roses, sort of a women's wrestling game. I haven't played that for a while, long time, because I used to have that in my collection. I can't find it at the moment, but it's by Konami. Then we've got Call of Juarez, the Cartel. Then we've got Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood. We've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Then we've got Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend. We've got Tomb Raider Lara Croft Anniversary Edition. I think that's supposed to be the remake of the original first one, or like a remaster version. I haven't really played that, even though I've got it installed. We've got Prince of Persia Earth Defense Force 2025 on the backwards list. Sign Mora. Not too sure if that's a horror game or not. It sounds like a horror sort of Japanese game by the sounds of it. Then we've got Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent. I hope they actually get the Xbox original version of Double Agent, because it's very, very different on the original Xbox game version of Splinter Cell Double Agent. Even though it's the same name, it's just different. The areas are different, the places different. It's just really an entire different game. But back when the original Xbox came out, you've got like sort of a different version of Splinter Cell. Then when the 360 came out, the game was totally different. There was a lot more to it. It was a lot more areas, I think, to it, because the amount of information you could put on the disc and the world you could create. So we also got Silent Hill Collection. I think that's got a Silent Hill 2 and 3. I would love to see a Silent Hill remake of the original first one, which was on PlayStation 1. So let's hope Konami actually does us justice. There was going to be a Silent Hill before, but apparently that got ditched or something. I think the guy who originally was with the company got fired or sacked for no goddamn reason. No idea what it was about, but he should have just stayed in there. Should have just. I think he was mainly the boss, but they got rid of him. We've got Dante's Inferno. That's a guy who's trying to find his wife. I think she's supposed to be dead or she's in hell, and you go around and you can fight all these creatures in hell. And you've got like shotguns or something, and a holy cross and holy water and all that to take on the demons. And I think you got to take on the Hades dogs as well in there, which is pretty cool. And then you've got the woman who's got like the 3 big tits where you have to take on. She's a demon or something, and she tries to kill you. We've got Roos, which is another one. Don't believe, what's that? Believe what you, oh, don't believe what you see. That's like a sort of a war game by Ubisoft. And then we've got Overlord. Then we've got Overlord 2. Not played any of those at all, so that'd be quite cool if I can get those at some point and do a video on them, guys and girls. Then we've got Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. I think there's a remake coming out. I'm not too sure. We're already out. Maybe in the, I don't know if that's on the, actually it's supposed to be a remake coming out. I'm not too sure. Might be actually. I'm going to have to check into that. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Warfighter, and that was a brilliant game for its time by Ubisoft. Then we've got Sensible World of Soccer. I believe that was an arcade version. It used to be in the arcades, and they used to have like a big machine where you could play football. We got another one here, Grid Autosport, which is by Codemasters, is it? Racing? I think that's the Codemasters game. Then we got Fable Heroes, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, fantastic game, not better than Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 was bloody brilliant, and the first Modern Warfare as well, Call of Duty 4. Then we've got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, always going to be one of the best Grand Theft Auto games, considering actually Grand Theft Auto 3 was absolutely awesome, and they should bring that out, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, out onto the Xbox original, because I believe the San Andreas was on there as well as, I think it was number 3, and then you had Vice City's stories as well, because they had like the trilogy, and that was on the original Xbox. Actually, I would love to actually see Max Payne 1 and 2 backwards compatible with the original discs. And what's the other one as well? I can't remember the other one now. There's another game for it. It'll probably come to me when I'm doing the videos. We've got Table Tennis. We've got Saints Row, the first one. We've got Saints Row 2 and 3, I believe, there as well. Yeah, Saints Row 2 there. We've got Dragon Age 2. I think we've got the first one and the third one. But the third one's on the Xbox anyway, on the Xbox One. Then we've got Burnout Revenge, fantastic EA game, used to love playing that back in the days. Fight Night Champion, Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest boxers of all times in it. We've got Mike Tyson, I believe, in it as well. Then we've got Battlefield 1943 by EA and DICE. We've got Toy Box Turbos, got Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. Then we've got some of the original Xbox games. There's not really much original Xbox games. I hope they will actually expand upon this in the future. Destroy All Humans. I know they got Destroy All Humans 2 as well on the original Xbox. We've got 4, but not on the backwards compatible list. Let's just say that. They haven't got number 2 on the backwards list, but I hope they actually add it at some point. We've got 4 Spectrum Warrior. They should do the 10 Hammers as well. 4 Spectrum Warrior 10 Hammers. That was another game. We've got Mercenaries. Hopefully they bring Mercenaries 2 as well. The first one's called Playground of Destruction, which is backwards compatible as well. If you've got the original disc, just pop it in. It just download the game onto the hard drive. If you've got a hard drive big enough, I would say if you've got all these games already, definitely get a hard drive, probably 8 terabytes at least, or 4 terabytes if you're planning on putting original Xbox games on there, plus 360 games and also the Xbox One games, because you're going to need a lot of space with the games nowadays, like Red Dead Redemption 2. We've got Star Wars Battlefront 2, then we've got Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and I believe, yeah, Jedi, Starfighter, we've got Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. I believe we've got number 2 there, and number 1, I believe, Republic Commando. Yeah, so we've got some other ones. Sonic Generations, so the 360. Then we've got Halo 3. We've got all the Halo games, I believe, on there as well. Except for the original, which was on the Xbox original console. So hopefully they make that backwards compatible at some point. We've got Skate 3, that's in 4K and that's enhanced. Blinks, the Time Sweeper, I've installed that. That actually works flawlessly. We've got Breakdown, we've got Conquer, Live, and Reloaded. Jade Empire, which the original one was on the original Xbox. On the Xbox One, the original Xbox One. I don't mean the Xbox One now we have. SXX3 as a snowboarding game, classic game and all that, back on the original. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Didn't really actually, when it came out on the Xbox One, as well as the 360, the Xbox One version, actually, the frame rate was absolutely terrible, but it's still one of the best games because it was actually on water where you could become a pirate. So hopefully they go back with that at some point with Ubisoft, with pirates and actually having boats and ships and going across the sea and all that. That would be awesome if they did another, like maybe a Blackbeard version where you become Blackbeard the pirate. We've got Modern Warfare, the original. That one actually works pretty damn decent on there as well. Some games work really good, some is really laggy. It depends on the game though. Ghost Recon Future Soldier. We have Metal Gear Solid. This is the Peace Walker one. We've got actually Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 as well on their backwards list now. We've got Axel and Pixel. Never played that game. Hitman Blood Money, got that installed because Hitman games to me is fantastic and I love the actual concept of the games where you could actually do stealth and you can take out your targets. Season 1 was bloody brilliant. Season 2, I'm still playing through that at the moment and I just think that's brilliant as well. We've got Lego, a lot of the Lego games actually have been put on here. Got Lego Star Wars 3, I think we've got Indiana Jones 1 and 2 as well. Fable Anniversary, we got Forza Horizon, Mafia 2. I'm definitely going to have to get that or find it somewhere in my collection because I've got Mafia 2 somewhere in my collection. I think that's a brilliant game and the music in there is just actually flawless. Lego Indiana Jones 2, split second racing game where you can actually take down buildings and trigger them and trigger explosions, which if you don't get past the actual buildings as they're tumbling down, they can crash on top of you and actually mess up a track. It's a racing game basically. Winterbottom, The Darkness 2, which is a sort of a creature game where you play as a demon sort of thing. You're half demon and you're half like sort of human, but you can change into this monster creature and you can like basically kill people. Spec Ops The Line, sort of first person, third person sort of game by 2K Games. We've got Splinter Cell, another game here, Conviction. I hope they actually put Splinter Cell 1, 2 and 3 on at some point and make those backwards compatible with the original Xbox One, with the original Xbox games of Splinter Cell, and make it in 4K HDR as well, because they can do it. We've already seen it. We've got Prey. This is not the new Prey, this is the original Prey, which is on the 360 backwards list. We've got Magic, The Gathering, Jaws of the Planeswalker 2013. I played a little bit of these, not really kind of that interesting to me really. Magic, The Gathering, Planeswalker. Then we've got Magic 2014. We've got Sniper Elite V2. We've got Far Cry. I think Far Cry 1's on there as well, on the original arcade version of it, which is backwards list as well. So if you got the Xbox version, Xbox 360 version, and you download it, you got the HD version remake. Should actually work on the Xbox One once you download it. We've got Sonic Adventure 2. I think we've got the first one there as well. I'm not too sure. I think it might have been up here somewhere. Anyway, we have, what else we got? Earth Defense Force 2017. We got Peggle 2, bloody brilliant game. It's sort of like a puzzle game where you can take on your friends in multiplayer, and you got to see if you can get as many as the dots you can and suck up all your dots and try and get bonus points and all that just by hitting them with like little balls, kind of like little what's it called, marbles. We also got Marlow Briggs. Not played that one as a 360 game. I think that might be a digital only. There's some games are digital only and some are not. We got Dual Quest. We got Cars Mater National. I think that might be the first Cars game. I'm not too sure, but we got P4A, Yosumin Live. Got Girl Fight. Not too sure what that one is either. We have 0 Day Attack on Earth, Mutant Storm Reloaded, Dead 4 Adventures. Apparently I own that. I got Kina Fighters, Sky Stage, Goat Simulator 360 as well, Shred Nebula, Child of Eden. And then we've got some more original backwards games of the original Xbox, Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge. Not too sure about that, but looks probably fun by the looks of it. I think there might be one, like a remake of it. Fusion Frenzy, Ninja Gaiden Black, or Garden. I always used to call it Ninja Garden. I think that might be a different game though altogether, because they used to have. I used to play Ninja Garden on the Sega Master System back in the old days. We got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That's the original first one. Then we got Prince of Persia Sands of Time. So there's another Prince of Persia game. We've got Black. We've got Psychonauts. We've got Pirates. Sid Meier's Pirates. We've got Red Faction 2. I think Red Faction 1's on there somewhere. Blood Rain 2. We've got Grabbed by the Ghoulies. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Sonic Adventures. Fable 2 pub games. Then we've got Undertow, Monopoly Deal, Slender, The Arrival, Super Contra, Saints Row the Third, The Walking Dead, Michonne, I think her name is or is it Michonne? The Walking Dead Season 2, we got Season 1, Battlefield, Bad Company, Scream Ride, Metal Gear Rising, Deadliest Warrior, Disney Boat, Fighting Vipers, Disney Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2. Then we got the SVC, Toe Jam and Earl, Tomb Raider Underworld, Red Faction Armageddon, Gyros, Costume Quest 2, Virtual Fighters 2. Then we've got Quantum Conundrum, Frontlines Fuel of War. That's more of like where you got to take over areas, and it's a first person shoot 'em up where you play soldiers. Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition F1 2014, Earth Defense Force A, or is it IA, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Radiant Silver Gun. Then we've got Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3. I was Commando 3 Virtual on OT, Virtual on, what's that, Ontario, Tangram. Blazing Angels, Matt Hazard BBB, Triple B. Then we've got Shinobi, fantastic game back on the Sega Master System again. And we've got, is it Little Milo? I think it is, Little Milo. Shadow Assault Tenchu. Oh, they got Tenchu. I haven't played Tenchu back. I used to play it on the PS1 because they've made, I think, a PS2 versions of it. But the first one was good, like you play as Assassin Ninja and all that. We're trying to get through these as quick as possible because I don't want to make the video as long as possible and that. Then we've got Band of Bugs, Harmway, Hard Corps Uprising, Geometry Wars 3, Dimensions. Never played the first one. Then we've got Dead Space 3, Dead Space 2. We've got Dead Space 1 as well at the bottom somewhere. Commander's Attack. We've got Assault Heroes 2, Time Shift, Robo Blitz, Contra, Gin Rummy. We've got Golf, Tee It Up, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, one of the best games on there as well for Call of Duty series on the Black Ops side of things. And actually Black Ops 1's brilliant as well. Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution. We've got Far Cry 3. Not really completed that entire game, but it's a really good game. It's open world and all that, first person and all that. We've got Sotrio, Solitaire, Darksiders 2, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Daytona USA, Stacking. We've got Tower Blocks Deluxe, Luxor 2, Mad Balls, Babbo Invasion, Street Fighter 4, Cars 2, the video game. We've got Dead Rising 2 Case West, Dead Rising 2 Case 0. I'm not too sure if they got Dead Rising 1 because that was I think that was actually exclusive to the original Xbox One. Meet Robinsons, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Borderlands 2, A Kingdom for Keflins, A World of Keflins, Age of Booty. Then we've got Alan Wake 2's American Nightmare, Alice Madness Returns. Then we've got Alien Homing HD, Altered Beast, Anomaly Warzone Earth Aqua. We've got Arkanoid Live, Assassin's Creed 2, Asteroids and Deluxe. Then we've got Astropop, Babel Rising, Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Tooie, Battle Block. Actually, if you get the Banjo games, you can actually get the original ones with the actual box, the rare collection where you get shitloads of games with. We've got Battle Block Theatre. I think that came with the actual collection as well. Then we've got Battlefield 3, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battle Stations Midway. I haven't really played that. That looks absolutely brilliant. No sort of a war game by, I think that's Midway Arcades, or it might be someone else. Bayonetta 2, actually number 1, actually, because the number 2, I think that's on the Switch. Beaten Groovy, Bejeweled 2, Bejeweled 3. We've got Bellator MMA, Onslaught. We've got Beyond Good and Evil HD. I own that already. We've got BC Rearm 2, Bioshock. We've got Bioshock 2, Bioshock Infinite, bloody awesome trilogy. Blood Knights, Blood of the Werewolf. We've got Blood Forge, Blood Rain Betrayal, Blue Dragon. We've got Bomberman Battlefest, Boom Boom Rocket. We've got Borderlands. I think we've got Borderlands 2, and we've got the other Borderlands games on there as well. Bound by Flame, Braid, Brain Challenge, Buddy Scholarship Edition. We've got Burnout Paradise, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3. We've got Black Ops 1. Got Call of Duty World at War, Call of Jerez Gunslinger, Capcom Arcade. Then we've got Carcassonne, Castle Crashers, Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, Castle Storm, Castlevania. I think that's the Mirror of Fate, and I think that's the Lords of Shadows. I think that one is. Then we've got Lords of Shadows 2. Castlevania, Sympathy of the Night, Centipede and Millipede, Comic Jumper, Comic Zone, Condemned Counter-Strike, Go Crazy Taxi, absolutely awesome. I've got that in my collection. Crystal Defenders, we've got Crystal Quest, Dark Souls, Dark Void, D-Blob 2, Dead Space 1. We've got Dead Space Ignition, which I think that came with the original Dead Space game, or it might have been Dead Space 2. One of the most creepiest, oh god, scariest games out there, and the ambient noise was absolutely spot on. Deadliest Warrior Legends. Then we've got Death Spank, Thorns of Virtue, Defense Grid Deluxe, Deus Ex Human Revelations, Dig Dug, Dirt 3, Dirt Showdown, Discs of Tron. Then we've got Domino Master, Doom 2. I think Doom 3's on there somewhere. Doritos Crash Course, awesome game. A little sort of ninja sort of thing game going on, like Ultimate Ninja. We've got Double Dragon Neon, Dragon Age Origins, Dragon's Lair, DuckTales Remastered, awesome classic game. I think that was on the NES back in the original days of classic gaming. Duke Nukem Manhattan, Dungeon Siege 3, Dungeons and Dragons E4. Then we've got Earthworm Jim HD Eat Lead. We've got Enclavement Experiment Escape Dead Island. We've got Fable 2, Fable 3, Fairy Legends of Avalon, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. We've got Far Cry 3, Blood Dragons, Feeding Frenzy, looks like a shark piranha game sort of thing. Feeding Frenzy 2, Final Fight, Double Impact, Flashback Flock. We've got Foul Play. We've got Fret Nice, Frogger, Frogger 2, Funtown, Mahjong, Galaga, Galaga Legends or Legions, Galaga or Galaga Legions DX or Deluxe Edition, I suppose. Guru, Mo, Gatling Gears, Gears of War 2. We have actually just got a new series of Final Fantasy 13 parts 1, 2 and 3. So we have also those on the backwards list now. One of my all-time Final Fantasy sort of games I've ever played. Really long actually, the first one, because I think it's got like 3 discs on it, so really fun to play. Hours and hours of story in it. We've got Gears of War 3, then we've got Gears of War Judgment, Geometry Wars, we've got Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime, Go Break Steady, we've got Golden Axe Grid 2, we've got Grip Shift, GTA 4, Guardian Heroes, Gunstar Heroes, Goo Wange, Gyromancer. Then we've got Half Minute Hero, Super Mega Neo Climax. And then we've got Halo Wars, we've got Halo Reach, Halo Spartan Assault, Hardwood Backgammon, Hardwood Hearts, Hardwood Spades. We've got Haunted House. We've got Heavy Weapons, Hexic HD. Then we've got Hexit 2. We've got Hitman Absolution. That's an awesome game. Love my Hitman games. Hydro Thunder, I Am Alive. We've got that Ikaruga. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Injustice Gods Among Us. Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet. Interpol. Iron Brigade. Jeremy McGrath's Off-Road. Then we've got Jet Set Radio. I remember Jet Set Radio Future. That was an awesome game. Jetpack Refueled. They should bring the original Xbox version of Jet Set Radio. That would be an awesome game if they did that. Joe Danger 2, the movie. Joe Danger Special Edition. Joust. Joy Ride Turbo. Juju. We've got Just Cause 2. Then we've got Cameo. Kane and Lynch 2. Don't think number 1's on there. They should add number 1 on there. Deadman. Killer is Dead. King of Fighters 98. Ultimate Match. King of Fighters 2002. What's that? Unlimited Match, I think. Lazy Raiders. Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead 2 by Valve. Lego Batman. Lego Indiana Jones. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Lego Star Wars, the complete saga. We've got Limbo, we've got Load Runner, then we've got Lost Odyssey, Lumen's Life, Mad Tracks, Magic 2012, Mars War Logs, Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3. We've got the trilogy there. And then they've got Mass Effect 4 as well, but that's on the Xbox One anyway. Medal of Honor Airborne, Mega Man 10, Mega Man 9. You can get the Mega Man collections 1 and 2 as well apparently. We've got Metal Slug 3. Metal Slug games, I've been playing those lately, the arcade versions, and I'll tell you what, fantastic 2D little games, like platformers. Go around shooting, you play as like sort of mercenaries, go around shooting everybody up. Midway Arcade Origins, then we've got Lightning Returns for Final Fantasy 13, the trilogy, the third and final game of 13. We've got Might and Magic, Clash of Heroes, Military Madness, Mirror's Edge, because we've got Mirror's Edge 2 already out on the Xbox One. Missile Command, Monaco, What Is Yours Is Mine, Monday Night Combat. We've got Monkey Island, which is the special edition, Monkey Island 2 special edition, Monopoly Plus, Moondiver, Motocross Madness, Mr. Driller Online, MS Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man. Then we've got Miss Splosion Man, Mutant Blobs Attack, Mutant Storm Empire, MX versus ATV Reflex. Then we've got M+, NBA Jam on Fire Edition, Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Then we've got New Rally X, Nights into Dreams, 9-2 or Nin 2 Jump, Oblivion, which is the Elder Scrolls 4, which is one of the best games. I might do a gameplay through at some point of this game, guys and girls. Then we've got Dragon Rising, which is Operation Flashpoint. I believe number 2's on there as well. Omega 5 Outland. Then we've got Pac-Man, the original, which is really good. We've got Pac-Man Museum, Pac-Man Championships Edition, Pac-Man CEDX Championship Edition Plus. We've got Peggle, the original first Peggle. Then we got Perfect Dark, the first one. We got Perfect Dark 2.0. Then we got Phantasy Star 2, Phantom Breaker. We've got Pinball FX, Planets Under Attack, Plants versus Zombies, Portal 2, Portal Still Alive. Then we've got Prince of Persia, another one, classic, the original classic version. Putty Squad, Puzzle Quest 2, Puzzle Quest Galatrix, Puzzle Geddon, and then we've got Quicks Plus. Then we've got Rage, Rascals, Rayman 3 HD. We've got Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins, Red Dead Redemption, the first one, which is a classic. I believe that's in 4K as well, and it's enhanced. We've got Red Faction Battlegrounds. We've got Rocket Knight, R-Type Dimensions, Runner 2, Sacred 3, which is actually installed already. We've got Sacred Citadel, Saints Row 4 is installed already. Sam and Max Save the World, I believe that's Season 1 and 2. And then we've got Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space. And then we've got Samurai Showdown 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, which is actually episodes 1 and 2, I believe is on there. Soul Calibur 2 HD, Soul Calibur. Then we've got the Stick of Truth, which is to do South Park. We've got Space Ark, Space Giraffe, Space Invaders, Gene. Then we've got Spelunky, I think, or Spelunky, Splosion Man SSX. Then we've got Star Wars The Force Unleashed 1 and 2. Strania, Stuntman Ignition, one of my all-time favourite games, and the original Stuntman. Actually, they should bring the original Stuntman game on there as well. That was a classic game. I don't know if that was on PS2 or if that was on the original Xbox. I'm pretty sure it was on the original Xbox One as well, on the original. Super Meat Boy, Supreme Commander, Siberia, Tekken 6. We've got Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Texas Hold'em, The Cave, The Mall, the Orange Box, which is installed as well, and that's got enhancements as well, like 4K assets to it. The Splatters, if you've got the Xbox One X, that is though. Ticket to Ride, we've got Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Vegas 1 and 2. Torchlight, we've got Tour de France 2009, Toy Soldiers, Cold War, Toy Story 3. Then we've got Trials HD, Trigger Heart, Trine 2, Tron Evolution, Ugly Americans, Apocalypse Geddon, Unbound Saga, Virtual Fighter 5, Final Showdown. Then we've got Viva Pinata. And then we've got Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise, Wolfenstein 3D, World Puzzle, or Word Puzzle, XCOM Enemy Unknown. Then we've got XCOM Enemy Within, and Zuma. And that's pretty much the whole entire lowdown of these backwards lists. I'm hoping they'll bring a load more out. I'm hoping this ain't going to be the lot. But yeah, as you can see, it is hefty, guys and girls. there is a lot of games out there, and that's not including the Xbox One games out at the moment. So yeah, everyone have fun. If you enjoyed this video, this sort of 35-minute long video, just to show you of the showdown of all these. Actually, they've got Midnight Club as well, Los Angeles, by Rockstar. We've got table tennis as well there, so I think I've got a couple of them as well. And then we've got Auto Sports, which I believe I said already. So yeah, they've got quite a lot of EA games and Rockstar games there as well. So yeah, anyway, cheers for watching, guys and girls. I think it's the 20th now, or 21st of November. It is, how long, where is it? It is Tuesday. Tuesday the 20th of November, 2018, guys and girls. Cheers all for watching. I'm recording all this on my capture card, so you can see through what they've got on there. Hopefully it's not been too long. Anyway, you all stay safe, guys and girls, and I'll see you on the flip side.